Today we have Mr. Bilbo Baggins, author of There and Back Again, A Hobbit's Holiday, with us.
I am happy to join you.
So I understand that your book is completely true.
No, I mean, yes, of course, In that book, all of my experiences on that long and difficult adventure are true.
But first, I have to know, how did a quiet hobbit like you end up going on such a dangerous adventure?
Well, it started when the wizard Gandalf came to me one morning. He asked me if I would share in an adventure with him. I, being the good hobbit that I was, politely declined.
Then how did he convince you?
Oh, it just wasn't one wizard. No, Gandalf told the 13 dwarves to come visit me. They invited themselves into my hobbit hole and caused quite the mess in it.
And that changed your mind?
No, not just that, but with all their talk about their coming adventure. Well, you see, there are two sides to my family. The Baggins side, which are a line of respectable calm hobbits, and then there is the Took side, which was quite a bit of the adventure sort. I naturally took after the Baggins side, but with all that unfamiliar talk, I started thinking more on the Took side, and before I knew it, I was on a pony riding with the dwarves.
Wow, that is just amazing. How did you feel about your journey at that time? Weren't you scared?
Well, don't tell my family. Don't tell my family. But at certain points, I got really scared because I had never seen goblins before, nor giant spiders, or a dragon. Oh my! Of course, these things were frightening at first, but if I let myself get petrified by that fear, I wouldn't be standing here today.
So even though you were in a completely unrecognizable world, you still managed to save your friends multiple times?
No. Yes. I still don't know how I managed to some of those things. I guess Gandalf does. Otherwise, he would never suggest to me to the dwarves that they're burglar. But don't tell my family that I'm also a criminal. Shh.
Well, backing up, I've actually always wondered what that job was, burglar.
As a burglar, I stole things, and they weren't mine to begin with. But the dwarves figured that it would be difficult to actually kill the dragon, so they decided on having someone steal the gold instead. And what better a burglar to get than a hobbit, one of the quietest groups of beings.
Well, I suppose you're right.
Exactly. And I did indeed come in handy, as I found the dragon's one weak spot. Without that weak spot, but I never would have never been able to shoot the beast down, cause I helped him.
Magnificent, just amazing. However, I understand that, unlike me, some of the hobbits back at the Shire are not really a fan of your adventure.
That would be correct. Most of them had previously respected me. Sorry to look probably with certain distaste, but I do not mind. I made many new friends on that adventure, and I would not change it for anything. Not even food.
Well, Mr. Baggins, that's about all our time. It's been great talking with you.
As with you, Mr. Face. Okay, thank you.
If you would like to know more about Mr. Baggins, you can read his book, There and Back Again, A Hobbit's Holiday.
Sponsor.